Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory. And as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, some big changes are happening to the account today. So, we are down at probably our lowest amount of MT for quite some time, and that all happened today on stream. So if you missed a stream, it is on the channel if you want to go ahead and catch up. But I think we've had 5 days now of consecutive streams, which have been absolutely incredible. And the time usually tends to be in the afternoon my time, so it's usually around 3 to 4 PM BST is when I start up, and I'm usually live for a couple of hours. So if you guys do want to come through to a stream, be sure to stay tuned to the channel around that time. A massive shout out to everyone who came through today, because again, we averaged like 400 viewers. It was unbelievable. Loads more people joined the channel as members as well. So massive shout out to you guys, and shout out to the 3 MVPs, Joaquin, Panda, and Eisenberg as well. You guys absolute ballers. So support lately has been incredible, so we are going to keep it going today. So like I said, we have got the MT to cash in from 3 big players that we've gone ahead and sold. We've got a locker code for a guaranteed pink diamond or diamond, which is pretty cool. And we've got a lot to talk about in terms of the collector level. Obviously that's what we've been doing on these streams. And also we're going to talk quite a bit about investments, because that locker code has just decimated the market for some players. So we're going to look into doing some investing today, which should be exciting. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the limited time event today is still the same. It's just Kiki. Whether or not he's going to be there for much longer, I'm not sure. These guys are going to be here until the 13th of May, though, so they are not going to go away. The agenda today is pretty awful. Nothing going on there. And, of course, tomorrow we will be getting new monthly agendas. Hopefully we get something better than 30 games of domination and 40 games of triple threat offline and 45 games of unlimited, because that was a bit of a stretch. So hopefully we get some nice new stuff tomorrow. Now, I have kept on with my my stint of 2 a day in terms of the spotlights. I did complete Caron Butler as I said I was going to, because that completes like the back end of this completely, which is quite nice. So I don't have to worry about any of the teams down here. So I've got Caron Butler, and then after him, I'm just going to do them in order. So as you can see, I've just got 1 game left to do tonight, which will complete the Bucks and Vin Baker. And I'll just go for Brad, KG, and so on. So the last player that we will need is going to be Andrea Bagnani, Rip Hamilton, and then Andrea. They're going to be the last 2 players that we need for Hakeem, which is pretty exciting. Not going to lie, pretty exciting. So we've come down here and have a look at that. So Caron Butler, I was pretty happy to pick him up, not going to lie. Doesn't look like a bad card at all. 6'7", with decent stats. Nothing crazy, but decent stats. And if you are looking for a new 2 guard, Caron Butler could definitely be the guy to add in. So we come down to the auction house, and before I show you how much I got for them, if you were in stream, you know how much I got for them, but I'll just show you guys right now. Oh yeah, right now. Right now the auction house is completely broken. Yet again, the auction house is completely broken. Oh, it is incredible. Absolutely incredible how 2K can just have such a bad product. Apparently there's no magics up at all. Like, I feel so sorry for anyone who's listed up cards and they're just not going to get the MT for them. Like, I feel so bad for people. But anyway, we come down here, and as you can see, we've made a couple of investments, which we'll talk about in a sec. Tom Chambers was another Evo one. We got up to diamond level, which was pretty nice. Dwyane Wade, we only got 105k, so I feel like we definitely did get screwed a little bit right there. Blake, who managed to get 375k though, which I'm actually really happy about. When we bought him, I think we bought him for like 310k or something like that, so we made about a 30k profit on him, which isn't bad. And then Magic Johnson, 440k. Now, when I sold both of these guys, they were selling for... Magic was up at 500k, and Blake was at 400k. That's why I decided to sell them. Magic, we managed to get 440k back. We bought him for 320k, I believe. So we made an 80k profit off of this card. 80k profit, I will definitely take that. And then, as you can see, we've got 4 Pau Gasols waiting right there. And then we also have a Pau Gasol here, which is, I believe, and I hope I'm not completely wrong, he is ready to be evoed up. So we've got 1 already done at the Galaxy Opal level. And now, let's go ahead and let's see this awesome Galaxy Opal Evo animation. All the fireworks going off, you love to see that. So there we go, we've got another Pau Gasol now ready to go. So I can bring this one back into the collection. So we've got 2 Galaxy Opal Pau Gasols ready to sell. We are now going to make a start on this next one right here, or I've already made a start on the next one. And that is why I bought a couple more as well, because with these super packs that came out yesterday, obviously Pau Gasol was in them. His pink diamond came down in price big time. Again, the auction house is so broken. So I was bidding a maximum of 49,000 on them. And as you saw, a couple of them, I was getting quite a few thousand MT back as a refund. So some of them I was getting for like 45k, which is really good. Because right now he's up at like 60k. So big W in terms of his price. But not only that, his Galaxy Opal didn't actually change in price. So the Galaxy Opal was still selling for, again, the auction house is just so broken, but it was still selling for like 120-ish K. So when we evoed these ones up, we are genuinely making like a 50 to 60K profit on them, which is awesome. So really happy with that. Definitely feel like I made a good choice in picking them up at the time when I did. And that brings us over to the collector level. 2,005 cards. We have not been here for some time. So 2,000 is the highest we've hit all year. I can't remember when we hit that, but it was a long time ago, a lot of months ago. So on stream, over the last 3 days, we've come up from 900 cards to now being at 2,000. And I have been tallying up how much it's cost me along the way. So far, we have picked up 1,073 cards along the way, and it's cost us 796,000 MT. So it's cost us a little under 800,000 MT to pick up 1,070 cards. I don't think that's too bad at all. Now, the thing is, now we've got to where we are, it is going to start getting a lot more expensive. We've got 1.6 million in the bank. We have obviously got a couple of big players that we could sell. I mean, we've got the, obviously, Galaxy Opal Heated Turkoglu. Price is just all over the place. And, of course, Galaxy Opal Shaq, who will fetch 1 million. So we've probably got like 1.3 million combined in those two players. And I think that's all I've got in terms of like really expensive players. But then, of course, we've also got the shoes as well that we can sell. So I think if we sold everything, we could have about 3.5 million MT. Let me just check my main squad here. Is anybody else sellable? Draymond, that's another 100k. So I would say about 3.5 million we can have. Is 3.5 million enough to get us from 2,000 cards up to 2,800 cards at minimum? So that would be 3.5 million for 800 cards. Let me do some quick maths on that. So 3.5 million for 800 cards. That's an average of 4,500 MT per card on average. Is that enough? I'm not sure. Let me show you guys what I've got in the club so far. So obviously Series 1, that's been done for ages. Series 2, we've got the majority of these clubs done. Like Western Conference, we're actually absolutely smashing it. And again on stream, picking them all up for like 1,000 MT, 1,500 MT tops for the silvers. So really happy with the prices that we've been getting for some of those guys. Heat checks, I started to buy a couple of them for 3,000 MT, but they are so expensive. And of course, there's hundreds and hundreds of cards that we can add in just from the heat checks. Picked up a couple of the Moments cards, but they are pretty pricey, not going to lie. Reward cards, yes, I have gone down to 920 tokens. And that is because I picked up all of the Sapphire rewards and all of the Ruby reward cards. I'm not going to do the Amethyst because 30 tokens each, that is too much. I'm not paying that, but Rubies were 15 and the Sapphires were 6, so I didn't mind paying that. So that got us a couple more cards down here, and of course it got us to 2 new balls as well, which is all right. Premium sets making good progress. Like we've got 10 out of the multi-dimensional, 11 out of the Lights Out set, 10 out of the Dwight Howard set. But again, there's still so many more we can do. And Moments of the Week cards, there's 100 cards here, and we've got 2 of them. So again, a lot we can do there. Uniforms, again, picking up so many more. We've probably only got about 50 left to buy by the looks of it, maybe even less. And then down to the miscellaneous section, 11 arenas to go, 3 playbooks, 1 logo, only 6 basketballs, and there's still quite a few more jerseys. So yeah, I don't know if I'm happy or not about where I'm at. I think I'm happy at how much it's cost to get to where we are right now. I think we're in a great position. And of course, as we're doing these spotlights, we are going to get loads more cards coming in. We're going to get another 28 spotlight Sims, another 13 from the Historics, another 2 here, and another 1 there in terms of the Kobe. So we will be adding in a lot more untradeable cards, which is of course good, and you need to do that along the way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm happy about it or not. We shall see. But let's go ahead and put in the locker code that we got today, which is really cool to be fair. Pink Diamonds or Diamonds, I believe, is what it is. And there are 5 players on this board, and all 5 of those players should be really cheap to be fair. So I think whoever we get out of this code, I think we're just going to go ahead and buy the other ones just to add into the club for the collector level. Because like I said, they should be really cheap because it is a guaranteed player. So let's go ahead and put that in. So it's Joel Embiid, AD, Lamar Odom, Danny Manning, and Wilt Chamberlain. They are the 5. And there we go. There are the 5. So Wilt Chamberlain is definitely the one that we want to get. So we want to get that pink one right on the far right there. We do manage to get it kind of in the right place, but sadly it has now gone away. The worst one to get would probably be the Joel Embiid. I can't imagine he would sell for too much, to be fair. It looks like it's... Oh, no, it looked like it was going for Wilt. We do get a Danny Manning. That's fine. I'm happy with Danny Manning. Danny Manning is a great card and a great investment as well, guys. If you are looking to invest, I'll talk a little bit about that in a second, but Danny Manning is a very, very good card to go for, to be fair. Very good card. Right, so let's go ahead and have a look at the other cards that were in that code and see just how cheap they are. So the auction house is messed up, so they might not be super cheap right now, but they should still be at a reasonable price. There we go. Joel Embiid under 5k. I'm happily going to pick him up for that price. 3.9. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I will take that. We also had the Anthony Davis Pink Diamond from the current set, which shouldn't be too expensive because it's a really bad card. Like, this card is so bad. Wow, over 10k? Really, 2k? Wow. Okay, well, I don't want to pay that, obviously. And then Wilt Chamberlain, he's probably still around 10k as well. So, not sure if I want to pick them up, but I probably still just should, because I think as I get higher up through the levels, I don't think these guys are going to be... Oh, I'm going to be finding cards that are this cheap, to be fair. So, 12,200 for Wilt, sure, we'll go ahead and pick him up. And we will go ahead and buy an Anthony Davis. Already got the Danny Manning, of course, and I do already have a Lamar Odom in the club. I bought one because he was in the super packs and he was really cheap. And yeah, now he's just got even cheaper. 8.6, let's go. Big W's. So let's go ahead and add those 3 guys into the club, which of course does increase that card collector level just a little bit. And in terms of investing, right now, guys, there are some big plays you can make. So Lamar Odom right now is being hit big time. Lamar Odom is in these packs, in these super packs, and he is on the board for the locker code. So he is going to be so cheap right now. Before the packs, and before the code, he was probably at like 10 to 15k, I think. And now, oh, Lamar Odom is such a good card. This hurts me to see. 3.5k, guys. This is a fantastic investment. Lamar Odom for 3.5k. Invest in him. That is such a good idea. And then also Danny Manning should be reasonably cheap as well. I think these two are the best ones to invest in from that locker code, to be fair. Again, Danny Manning for like 3k. Really? Yes, 3.5k for Danny Manning. Such good prices, guys. They will go up. They will go up. It's not a question of if they will, it's when. And I think they can both go up to 6,000 to 8,000 MT each. Easily. Absolutely easily. So, Danny Manning, Lamar Odom, invest in both of these guys today, and you really will be making a lot of MT over the next couple of weeks. I think Diamond Shoes might still be an okay investment for the time being. Let's take a look. They might have gone up a little bit, actually. No, so they're still really cheap. If you can get Diamond 3-point shoes for about 15k, I would still say that is a big W. I mean, you can see there's 16k. They just are not budging on price. They have been so low since they were put into that locker code. I really hope they start coming up a little bit. And I think tomorrow, with the new content that comes out, they should start to go up in price a little bit. So, with the departure of Magic Johnson and Blake, we do need to put 2 players in here. So, who do I want to bring in? I'm happy bringing Derrick Rose in off the bench. Not gonna lie, Draymond is fine as a starter. At the power forward position, oh, that's another card. I actually bought a Larry Bird as well. I forgot about that. I bought a Larry Bird as an investment. Shout out to Archie for letting me know about that. I bought him for 40k, and I think that was a pretty good price, to be fair. He was selling before the code came out, or before the packs came out, sorry, for 70 to 80,000 MT. So getting him for 40k I thought was a big W, and it does look like he's already up at 45,000 MT, so very happy about that. Well, 141k, but in general, up at 45k, so very happy with that. Other cards that you should have been investing in, or you can still invest in, Andrew Wiggins and Michael Redd. I think these guys are dirt cheap. If you can get Wiggins for like 15 or to 20k, I think that's a big W. And same situation with Michael Redd as well. I think those cards are great investments. Mo Bamba, I'm not too sure on right now, to be fair. I don't think he's come down enough to make him a really worthwhile investment. We will just take a quick little look right here and see what he's at. But if he's not under like... Oh, wow, he is down 5k. Yeah. Guys, if you can get Mo Bamba for like 5k, yeah, wow, okay, literally bang on 5k. If you can get him for under 5k, I would recommend try and snipe him for like 4.5. Put bids on of 4.5k as well. I think that's a big W. 2k, too slow. Yeah, that's a very good investment. So Danny Manning, Lamar Odom, Mo Bamba, those 3 guys at the moment are such good investments, and they're not high risk. You don't need to have loads of MT to start playing with them. Out of here, Batum as well could be a good one as well. Let's take a look at what Batum is selling for. If they're cheap and if they're really good, which these 4 guys really are that good, then they will 100% go back up in price. 100%. There's literally no doubt in my mind that these guys are going to go up in price. I think the same as Mo Bamba for Nicholas Batum. If you can get him for just under 5k, I think that is a good price. So yeah, about 5k. But if you can get him for under 5k, he'll go up to 8k. Mo Bamba as well, probably go back up to 8k, and so will Lamar Odom and Danny Manning, in my opinion. So the market has been a lot of fun today, not going to lie. It's just been crazy to see what's happened with all the market and stuff. But yeah, really excited to keep going on this card collector level grind. If we get down to these 2 guys, I would be over the moon. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I will do my best. We're definitely going to get Scotty. We should hopefully have Scotty by early next week, that would be awesome. Because then we can obviously Evo him up through all of the Spotlight Sim challenges that we're doing at the moment as well. So that'd be great. Jalen Rose is going to be so pointless. I don't even want that card. 750 tokens would be nice because then we can probably just spend that straight away on one of these opals. Not that I really want any of them. But of course, that will then give us the bonus 150,000 MT from the lifetime agenda, which would be nice. Not going to lie. That would definitely help us along the way to AD and, of course, Dwyane Wade. So things are very good in my team at the moment. Things are very, very good. I would strongly recommend investing in some of these guys. If you are Evoing cards, Pau Gasol is what you need to do. And I still think Tom Chambers is really nice as well. Literally buying him, well, the ones I bought him for, last time I bought like a round of like 10 of them, which I've now Evoed all of them. I was buying him for about 1,500 MT. And I was able to sell them off for all of them for 9.9 thousand MT. So making a really nice profit. So at the moment there's none, but we'll get them sold. We've got 2 Evo Pau Gasols ready to go. The Galaxy Opal level. Then we've got quite a few duplicates that we got throughout the stream today. But I'm really, really excited at where the account is at. If we can maybe add in some crazy cards from that collector level, that would be awesome. Will Shaq be departing the squad soon? It's possible. It's possible because obviously tomorrow we're going to get a new player of the month. So everyone is going to want to go ahead and get them as quickly as possible. So his price could rise tomorrow. But obviously I am not going to be wanting to play Unlimited at the moment. I'm not going to have the time to. I'm too busy doing these Spotlight challenges, and I haven't played online in so long that I really wouldn't be very good anyway. So who would we have at the powerful position? We'll go for Thurl Bailey. Where is Thurl? He is a small forward. No, he is already on my bench, isn't he? Yes, he is. There we go. We'll bring Thurl in there, and then at the 12th man spot, we will bring in Dennis Rodman. Why not? Why not? So yeah, the squad is still looking really, really strong. Like, impressively strong for the fact that I've only got 2 players that actually cost me any MT. The bench is completely untradeable, apart from Dennis Rodman, and the starting lineup is untradeable, apart from Draymond and Shaq. So the squad is just looking so good. And like I said, 3.5 million we should have, and that's an average of 4,500 MT per card as we get up to these levels right here. But so yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, because a lot of these cards over here, a lot of these are diamonds that sell for a crazy, crazy amount. A lot of them are pink diamonds as well. And even the amethyst, like this Kobe White, they're so rare and so expensive. So, I don't know. We might fire up a stream tomorrow, guys, to see how we can go about picking up cards when there's new content that comes out. And hopefully that affects the market price a little bit. But I'm not sure on that just yet. Alright, so let's jump into some comments from yesterday's video. So first up, we've got Dash. Is Opal AK for 200k a good pickup? I thought I would get him because he's gone down in price. And if I don't like him, I should be able to sell him in a week for profit, because he's usually nearly 275k. And I would definitely agree with that. Andrei Kirilenko is such a good card. Such a good card. I don't know how much he's selling for right now. But if you did manage to get him for 200k, massive W. And I did say yesterday I was looking at picking up a Michael Jordan, but I did track his progress last night and this morning. But he was staying solidly at like 300k, and I didn't really want to pay that. He will be getting another card this year, like without a doubt. He'll get another Opal with like 60 Hall of Fame badges. And that would, of course, then tank the price of this one. So I don't really want to splash out 300k on him, but I was monitoring his price to see if it came down enough. But sadly, it did not. But Andrei Kirilenko, a fantastic investment for 200k, in my opinion. Raid Fire says, hey JD, I'm looking to invest in a player, so who would you recommend, Mo Bamba or Batum? Out of the two of those guys, I would probably recommend Batum, because I think he is the better player out of the two. Obviously, he's a diamond, so that's always going to hold a little bit more weight. He's got more Hall of Fames. Obviously, he's going to have more stats, etc. So I would go for Nicholas Batum out of the two of those. Drew says, who's better, Pink Diamond Magic, Pink Diamond Derrick Rose, or Pink Diamond Steph? So I would say, that's tough. Steph is definitely third, without a doubt. Pink Diamond Magic or Derrick Rose? I'm going to say Magic and then Derrick Rose, just because of his height. Just because in Unlimited, you're going to be coming up against so many players that have tall point guards, like a Draymond Green, like a Simmons, like a Brom, like a Magic, and you're going to need someone with height there. So I would say Pink Diamond Magic is the one to do. Next up, Dominic, will it be best to buy expensive cards after the new content drops? And what do you think the new content will be? It's going to be best to buy expensive cards. Yeah, 100%. The market is so high right now. Tracy McGrady earlier was back over 600k, and Ben Simmons was back over 700k. Obviously, the market is just like refreshed or something. I don't know what's happened, or like reset. I don't know what's happened in the last few hours, but if you've got any bids on cards, then big W, because I don't think there's any, you can't see cards that are under like 2 hours right now, which is just so dumb. But yeah, the market is so high right now, it's only going to crash tomorrow. And in terms of the content, it literally has to be a new Prime player. Luka Doncic came out so long ago. It feels like literally weeks. Well, I know it has been weeks, but it feels like so long ago. If they're going to keep releasing these at a rate of like 1 every 3 weeks, we'll get that mystery player by like 2K21. So surely they're going to have to release another one soon, and I would expect it to be tomorrow. Who do I expect it to be? I can definitely see it being a Galaxy Opal Kawhi or a Galaxy Opal Paul George, because both of those guys are due Galaxy Opals at some point, but it might be someone older, like a John Stockton or a Karl Malone. Not sure on that one. And hopefully, the player for 12-0 is going to be really good as well, because, of course, so far, we are staying up to date. And that's another thing, guys. I really hope, and I completely forgot about this, I really hope next month or tomorrow, we can get Dirk Nowitzki. I really hope he is going to be there. So we've obviously got 3 out of the 5 already for this. So we're going to pick up whoever this new one is. And then in June, we should be getting that mystery player as a reward. But yeah, this month, there was 10-0 reward, which was, 11-0 was Amare, 12-0 was Baron. So really hope one of the 2 players, I mean, it's going to be 50-50 now, because we've already had Baron and Amare, so it's either going to be Clyde and Larry Bird again, or it's going to be Dirk and Clyde, or Dirk and Bird. Fingers crossed, Dirk can make an appearance. And then finally, David comes in and says, can you do a gameplay with Mullin in the next episode? Obviously, the next episode for him would have been this episode, which we didn't get around to. But I will do a gameplay with him soon. I've just been so busy, and I have not had time to go ahead and get one done. Not going to lie, I haven't even used his card myself because it's been so busy. But we'll do a gameplay of him in the next few days. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.